Guys, we are going to be reviewing the new Natasha Denona Mini Starlette Palette. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look and what my final thoughts are on this palette, then just keep watching. Hello guys, we're back. It's been a minute. I know lots going on. Kids going to school for her first year. She'll be in kindergarten and that's super exciting, but it's been a lot. So I haven't been around. She's also been through like every illness that you can possibly get before you go to school. And I'm only glad that it was before school and not during school, but I'm sure she'll still get sick during school. But today we have a reason for being here. Today, that reason is we are going to be playing with the new Natasha Denona Mini Starlette Palette. Now, when I saw this palette, I knew it was for me. It is the basic pink set that I live for. I'm like into like pink eyeshadow big time. I mean, I always have been, but it's like the dusty rose pinks like this. This is like this color here. It's sort of like a gray dusty rose, sort of like the color I'm wearing in my shirt. It's a little bit grayer than what's in my shirt, but very similar. It's just right up my alley, and I'm hoping that it looks as good on my eyeballs as it does on the Instagram page and the Natasha Denona page where I ordered this directly anyhow. And yes, I got a haircut. So did my daughter. You can check it out on my Instagram. It was a fun day. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into this. Do they have the names of the shades? She always has the names of the shades on the back of the little minis. I love the minis, by the way. They're such good quality. But I can't read them. Yeah, it's tiny writing, but we're going to go in. I'm going to use a really floofy brush. We're going to go right in this shade in the center here on this floofy brush. I have prepped my eyes with, oh gosh, I don't know why I put this back. I use this. This is a base from Beauty Bay. I love this base. I saw Danielle Kirsty using it on her one of her murder, why am I looking in here? There's no mirror there. One of her murder mystery videos. She uses that as her base, and I saw it in the description, and I'm like, she's got around the very similar pale white skin like me, so I thought it was a go ahead. And I don't know why I have a lisp lately. I don't know if I've always had this lisp, but I'm noticing it today, and it's actually kind of driving me nuts, so I apologize if it's new. Or if it's been around forever and you guys have like, been annoyed by it. So I'm going back into that shade. I'm just laying it down on the eyelid. I'm just going to use this as my base color. I'm not going to try to go crazy with this look. Just something simple. Only get an hour for lunch and I think I'm already I didn't start right away. I never do. I don't have anything but the other stuff on my face. I don't have a highlighter. I don't have lipstick. I have very dry lips lately. I know I'm probably not. Here, I'm going to get a little closer so you guys can see. I'm just putting it on the eyelid. I try to do it over here on this little ridge, this brow bone ridge here. Try to put it on there the most. That's where I try to concentrate that base color. I'm a little congested too. I don't know what's up with that. And I hope you guys have all been doing good. We did get to meet Emma's teacher, and she's absolutely perfect for Emma. So she was like same kind of high energy as Emma has. Same happy-go-lucky personality type. So I'm very, very excited. I remember being a kid and sometimes adults being like, when they would meet me and I was happy-go-lucky and cheerful, they'd be like, oh God, this one, and she's also like, because she's so happy-go-lucky and she's just so willing to do things that sometimes she kind of tumbles through life and she's clumsy. And I just was terrified that she was going to get one of those adults that's just going to be like condoning of that. Like, and I don't remember how many times as a child I was told that I was clumsy and messy and other things that were so discouraging as a child. Kids don't want to hear those things, but I heard them all the time growing up, and I just, part of my like worries for her going to school was that she was going to have a teacher that was going to be like that. All right, so I think that I'm done with this pretty pink color. It's at my base a little bit. I didn't drag it down to the center of the eye. I do have like a glitter glue. This is it's called Glow Harder. This is by Give Me Glow. I love Give Me Glow. One of these days I'm gonna do like a video using a bunch of their products because I really love this brand and I don't really think they get a lot of appreciation. But their blushes and their highlighters and their shimmers and their eyeshadow palettes are chef's kiss. They're perfection. But I'm going to use that for the shimmers that are in here. And I do plan on playing with these shimmers. I'm thinking, like, which one of these is closer to my shirt? This one's closer to my shirt. This one's not as close to my shirt. You see, this one's closer, but it's so dark. I think I'm going to use that sort of like as to deepen the outer V that I do. But I'm going to use this little brush here. And we're going to go into this guy right here to start off with. I know this one is Galaxia. Oh, come on. I know, Amanda, you're watching me and you're like, Sarah, I had a whole palette named that. But yeah, which made me laugh because Amanda did it first. Say hi, Natasha. Amanda did it first. But I think that Teresa's dead. She said on her video for the video review of this palette that these are shades from other palettes. And it's not like Natasha's going to be making an entire Starlette palette or anything. This is just shadows from another palette, which I'm like, what? Yo, I am really stuffed up. Like, what's up with that? Like, I'm starting to feel like very congested. Maybe that's why I'm noticing my lisp or whatever. Or maybe that's why it's gotten worse. I don't know. But like, wow, like I'm very congested all of a sudden. Oop, I'm gonna drop my little mirror. You guys like my little Odin's eye hand mirror? I love this one. I have, no, I don't have any other mirrors from them. I have other hand mirrors, but I just like this one because it's so small and I don't feel like it blocks my face, where I think with the other ones, I get too tempted to pull them up above my face and then you guys can't see what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to highlight the outer portion of my eye. I like to do a smoky look, and I think one of the things about Natasha's palettes is that they're really good for smoky eyes. She loves a smoky eye. I've noticed on her Instagram, she does a smoky eye on her models all the time. Here's that. It's kind of looking orange right now. I think that pink, the original pink I put down is very orange. It's not the pink of my skin, like the cool tone pink like my skin is. It's more of a orangey pink, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just wasn't prepared. Ooh, there's another floofy brush. I should have used this one for that color. Maybe I'll just use this to blend this color out. Let's just do that. You marry these two colors together. You know, blending is everything. Makes or breaks a look. Now, my biggest problem that I've been having with my shimmer eyeshadows as I've gotten older is that the shimmers set fine. It's not even the eyeshadow that I'm having the problem with. It is the eyeliner. Like liquid eyeliners, even the good KVD stuff will sink into the lines right here on the inner corner of my eye. I have some really big lines and it'll sink into that, and then that will there'll be little black creases that have, because it's where the eyeliner's gotten into the actual little crease, and it's terrible looking. It looks so bad. It just makes me look messy and old. All right, I think I'm going to go and I'm going to use this darkest shade. I'm going to use that same brush because I don't really have another one. And I'm just going to kind of clean it off on my hand. I do have one of those like little brush cleaner thingies to switch color shade switch or whatever. I have one of those somewhere, but I just don't feel like digging around for it. I'm just going to use my hands, get my hands dirty. Who cares, right? Like at this point I'm at home. So I'm going to use this dark color, and I'm only going to use a little bit, I think. I say that, and sometimes things will come out a little bolder than I want them to. I'm going to put that on the brush. We're just going to go down. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So I've really been watching, getting into watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's a teeny bopper kiddie show, and I'm 47 and enjoying it. And I know there's going to be people who are making comments, but you know, I was raised in a way that was very innocent. So a lot of the times the innocence and the immaturity show up in me a lot. But of course, you know, I only date suitable people. I'm with somebody who's only a couple years younger than me. So it's no big deal. But I really am enjoying that show. It kind of like, there's some reminiscence in it for me, because I was in a similar-ish situation. It didn't go as well as Belly's did. Let's just say that even though I was prettier, I still wasn't pretty enough for these guys. One of the brothers liked me, and the other brother was just always thought of me as a sister, and it wasn't going to change. And that was the one that I was more interested in, and that was dumb, but the other one was probably too young for me. Like, in my personal point of view, like I was okay with somebody being a little younger than me, but there's that much younger was too young. I'm going to use this brush here. This is a Glam Light brush. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go into this shade here, and we're going to put it on the bottom. I was thinking about doing blue. I think I'm going to still do that. I'm just going to do this as an eyeliner. So when I got my order from Natasha Denona, they sent in the shipment this little color, and it's just called, I think it's just navy blue, I believe, or navy, I believe. But anyhow, it'll look very pretty with this. Yeah, I think it's just navy, right? Yeah, navy. Just says navy on it. So it's just this navy blue. And I played with it already and used it, and it's very pretty. I used it like I'm going to use it today as an eyeliner with the other palette that had a lot of pink in it. And it looked really beautiful. So I'm anxious to use that. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to go on the bottom of the eye just to pull up, because I've seen Natasha do this in her demo videos of this palette, and I really liked that look. Of course, she didn't do the blue like I'm going to do, but she sent me the blue. She didn't personally send me the blue. I act like I'm friends with these people. They don't know I exist. I'm just the teeny tiniest, silliest person. They don't care, and that's fine. All right, I'm going to use this little hand mirror again. My scalp is really itchy. I have gotten some scalp issues I didn't have before. I mean, I've always had a little bit of eczema before, but like it's gotten so bad. And it's the middle of summer, so I don't know what to do. Because usually my eczema gets better in the summer, but not this go round. Maybe it's that I'm approaching 50 steadily, at a steady, fast pace. I would say fast, but it's normal pace. It just feels really fast because I feel like I woke up one day and I was getting old. But yeah, outside of watching episodes of this teen drama show. I am getting my kid ready for school and trying to stay busy and happy and healthy. There's not much else going on in my life. It's been a fun life so far, lately, I guess. All right, does that look too messy? I'll clean it up with okay, come on, brain. Concealer. I have a lipstick set. I need to hurry up because I have a lipstick set I'm dying to use. Where's that? We're going to use this blue, this navy blue. That's going to be our next go. And we're going to use this other Glam Light. This is from the Scooby-Doo collection. All of the brushes that I'm playing with right now. Actually, I need to put down my shimmers. I haven't put down a single shimmer. I mean, I guess I could go without a shimmer. Wouldn't hurt anything, but I want to put my fingers in some of these shimmers. So I noticed that Natasha in her videos, she uses her fingers for them a lot too. I'm going to use this coppery looking one. Let's just make ourselves look a little bit more orange than normal. Oh, and I didn't put this stuff on yet. Okay, brain. Way to function properly. I'm going to put just a dot here, dot there, dot here, dot there. And we're going to very lightly tap it in with our fingers. Oh, it's sticky, so that's going to be good as a base. Just tap, 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 tap. And then over here, tap, 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 tap. Sorry, I'm covering up most of my face. You guys got to see my bad nails right now. Okay, and then we're going to take this shimmer shade. I'm just going to lay it on the outer part over here. And on the same on this side here. I need a little bit more, so we're going to go back in there into the same finger. Just over here. I get to talking and then I get to forgetting what I'm doing. Maybe I'm not going to do the blue. I don't know. Do I feel like being wild today and adding some blue, or do I not? I don't know. I'm in a mood. She's in a mood. So let's take the Amanda Galaxa shade. Galaxa shade. Galaxy with an A, and I'm slaughtering it. Let's put that on the inner portion of the eyelid. Maybe I won't do eyeliner. I don't know. I could always do that trick with the eyeshadow and use that dark blue. That would probably be okay and acceptable, right, guys? Yeah, you would accept that. You guys are accepting it. Cool peeps. The cool crowd. I don't know why you want to hang out with me, but I'm happy that you're here, and I'm glad I have some cool friends finally. Okay, come on, Lemuria, hurry it up. Oh yeah, and if you're new to my show, you're like, what's she talking about, Lemuria? Lemuria is my last name. Lemarie, if you're French Canadian. All right. I think it looks nice so far. A little messy, but you know, that's my jam. I'm a messy bitch. So we're gonna dab that blue just along the edge. It's pretty, I think. I love this. Who am I kidding? I love this navy blue eyeshadow. This is like my favorite free gift from a company in a long time. Like, I'm in love with it. And I don't even really I don't wear much blue eyeliner. I do love blue eyeliner. But blue eyeshadow, I'm not really that big into blue eyeshadow. But blue eyeliner, apparently, it's making me very happy lately. So even how pretty. I saw Teresa do that with hers, and she didn't use the blue eyeshadow. She might have, I don't know. But, and I think I know which palette this one came from. There's a I wanted to say it was the Cirque palette, but when I looked at the Natasha Denona website, it wasn't that. There was like a Midnights or something like that palette. Anyhow, wherever it came from, like, it's a gorgeous blue matte. And I adore it. All right, so there's that. And then I have a blue eyeliner that I got from KVD, and it's not a liquid, it's a pencil. So all of you guys who are like, oh, you just got done saying your old eyes don't do that well with it. We're not going to use a liquid. I do have liquid eyeshadows from KVD. I have the brown and I have the black. And I do love them. I mean, that's been the best liquid eyeliner for ages. I mean, I don't dislike the ColourPop one, but the KVD has been tops. And I've been just using the brown, because I like a brown liquid eyeliner, because I have dark brown hair that I dye it dark brown. It's actually a very light brown, reddish color, like a light brown chestnut, I guess. Somebody described my hair as chestnut one time, and I loved that description. I've hung on to it. Maybe it's not the best description, but when I think about what color my hair is, when people ask me what color my hair is, naturally I always say chestnut or reddish brown. All right, so I got a little messy, but that's my fault on this corner here. This eye. So when we were meeting the teacher, I don't know what freak accident happened that got a bug in this eye as we were walking out the door back to the park area. But a bug flew in my eye, and it bothered me so much that I had paperwork in my hands, and I dropped the paperwork, and it just caused a mess. It was a whole situation. And yeah, and I know people in Stanley, because I used to date a guy that lived in Stanley, and I think one of the guys that was friends with that guy was there with his child, and I think he was standing like directly behind me. So I was probably like, oh, Lemarier is still clumsy, messy, whatever. Oh, well. All right, so yeah, that's that before the eyeliner. We're going to put the eyeliner on real quick. We are at almost 30 minutes of this. Are we serious right now? But it's filming for that long? Oh, it's 22 minutes. Never mind. 22. I was looking at the wrong thing. We're at 2:30 already. But yeah, because I took my lunch at 2 o'clock, so we're at 22 minutes. All right, let's use this eyeliner. We're just going to seal in the eyeshadow by just going over very lightly with a very soft hand. And no, I'm not going to do any other eyeliner. No liquid eyeliner for me today. Doing baby wings. I've been loving winged eyeliner lately. I like how it lifts my eyes up and gives me a more youthful look. Not that I think that I'm old or anything, but I know I'm no spring chicken. This watery eye is going to be the end of me. So those of you who have children going to school this year, in the comment section, tell me if you have met the teacher yet, if you're excited, if you're nervous. This is Emma's first year, kindergarten. What year is your child in? And yeah, any like survival tips, lunch making tips. I've been watching videos on how to make these like adorable little lunches for your child, and of course I'm all about them. You know what? Would a blue eyeliner, would a blue mascara be too much? I don't know. We'll think about that as I do my concealer. But yeah. All right, so here's the concealer. This is the Natasha Denona High Gen concealer. Is that what it's called? High Gen? Anyhow, I did a video on this. This stuff's awesome. I'm wearing the foundation, but it's so orange that I had to mix it with my Ritual Defee, which is like basically the only color of a foundation that I have that's the correct color for my skin. The liquid foundations that I have that is the correct color for my skin. All the rest are too orange or too yellow, or have even my freaking House Labs, which makes me sad. I think that their idea with House Labs was that they wanted to make it tone down the redness in your skin. I like that my skin is pinky. I don't dislike that. I feel like the pink is the color tone to my skin, and I just want it to be my skin. I want it to look natural. I don't feel like I need to look better. I just want to look like me, just a lot less tired and a lot less old. And maybe I'm going about it wrong. I don't know. Okay, so that's, I don't want to like, should Robert Welsh ever stumble upon in complete accident, stumble upon one of my videos, I won't want him to like lose his absolute mind. I mean, he would know clearly I'm not a makeup artist, but you don't want to use too much concealer. It's never a good idea. Okay. And I have not set my face or anything, and I don't know if I'm going to. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. If I'm staying home and I'm not going anywhere, a lot of times I don't. That's so white compared to the rest of my face right now. It's just really hard to find makeup that is white enough, the actual whiteness of my skin. That's what my face looks like without makeup on. You guys who've been here before, you know what my face looks like without makeup on, and it's white. White, 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 white. And then lots of veins show through. Like yesterday, my mom was convinced I had a bruise right here. And it's just my veins. As I get older, because my skin's so white, they keep getting more and more visible through the skin. I used to get picked on at one of the jobs I had by one of the guys I worked with about how you could see all my veins. He said I was a vampire or a phlebotomist's dream come true because you could find every vein. And he would also take sheets of paper and match them, like right off the printer, and match them to my face. He'd be like, you realize you're this color, right? And I'm like, listen, dude, I don't have beautiful caramel skin like you do. I'm not Hispanic. I'm not, any naturally beautiful color. Okay, so that doesn't look bad. Still haven't decided on the switching up because I got a gorgeous blue that matches this pencil mascara that I should probably be putting on. But why don't we just play with this? This is from Natasha Denona. This is the I Got a Rose collection lip set. It's a lipstick, lip liner, and it's got a matching lip gloss. And we're going to put that on, and then we're going to be done. All right, come on out. So this is the component for the lip liner. This is what the lip liner looks like. I think it's got a sharpener in the back, I believe. I know it rolls up. It's an automatic. And I've already put some lip oil on. My lips have been so dry lately. So, feels really nice. Very creamy. So part of my lip, when I had my accident recently, it got scarred on this side and on this side. So the lines of my lip are not even anymore. So I have to be creative and draw lips where I don't have any. Like this, I think I bit down on my cheek here, and even in here, lost some lip in there too. It looked really rough. This side here is the worst though. You can actually see the scarring in certain lights. They told me I could get filler in there and it would fix it. I don't know, I've never tried it. This pink really goes well. This is the color, the set in Daphne. I remember because it was one of the characters from, the same name as one of the characters from Scooby-Doo. And you guys know I love Scooby-Doo. All right, so this component for the lipstick, are you kidding me? It's super heavy. And then look how beautiful. What? That is freaking gorgeous. This is the most gorgeous lipstick. Ugh. I love the attention to detail. And I'm keeping this. This is from the Gotta Rose, or Nita Rose, or no, not Nita Rose. I forget what the name of this line is. Oh, come on, Lemarier. It smells good. It smells like vanilla cookies or something, or creme brulee, or I don't know. It smells good. Real pretty. Wow. Wow. I really like this. And I don't usually like stick lipsticks that much, but this is beautiful. I mean, I'm sure it's going to smear all over my face probably as soon as I turn off the camera and take a sip of a thing of water, but still, it's beautiful. And then this is the lip gloss that goes with it. I'm going to put her on. Oh my gosh. Soft, silky, beautiful. That's nice. Okay, guys. So I am going to jump off. I'm going to finish the eyes with some mascara, and then we'll be back with my final thoughts on this collection. Be right. So I am back, guys. Let me adjust you just a hair. So this Starlette palette by Natasha Denona is beautiful. I really, really like it. I like a lot of things about it. I'm just going to give you the skinny on the things that I like about it. I personally get overwhelmed with big palettes. I love a big palette because there's a lot of options, but I also despise a big palette because I can be indecisive as heck. And something small and easy to take with me that has your full look in it. And I used every color from this palette, so I got my full look out of this palette. I also used a blue as a little random, like, additional color. But something like this is right up my alley. These are the palettes that I prefer. I have been going back and forth about the Xeon palette. I think the little mini Xeon or Xenon or whatever. It's like a black and gray and white palette. I've been going back and forth on it. This has pushed me over the edge. I have multiples of these little 5-pan palettes from Natasha Denona. I have this one. I've given away one of the ones I had because I just love it and I love to share them. I got this one. I've got this one as well. This one is one of the mini love palettes. This is the mini crush is what they call this one. I don't remember which Valentine's this was. This one is the mini nude palette. This one is the mini love palette. These palettes are adorable. And what started my passion with the mini palettes was this Natasha Denona. This is, I think, Peak. We got this in a BoxyCharm. Love this palette. Absolutely love this palette. I've put some good dents on it. Use the heck out of this palette. I also have some of her face palettes that I use regularly. I love this palette. Ooh, it's got some hair on it because, you know, me. I used the blush from this today. I also have the nude one, the nude light. I have some of the retro palette. So basically, I love Natasha Denona, but these minis are heaven. I highly recommend getting this if you're on the fence about getting this palette. If you're like, why would I need another Natasha Denona palette, especially a little small one? Think everything is all together for you. You do not have to do any work. So on a day where you're like, I need something, I'm wearing something kind of pink, let me just pull out something and make a look. It's here. It's done all the homework for you. It's easy to use. It's beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. Then for lips, I usually don't like a stick lipstick, but what's not to love about this little Daphne set? And I can't remember if it's I need a blush, I need a rose, or something like that. It's like one of her little sets, and you can buy this set together, which I did with this palette. I absolutely love this. This is worth every stinking penny. I'm going to use the heck out of this, and like I said, I don't even use stick lipsticks, except for, you know, if they're one of my friends makes it. This is the little free gift. I use this today. Highly, highly, highly grateful for this. It really worked out perfect for me. What else did I want to go over? Oh yeah, this was what I was telling you guys about by my friend Amanda. She runs Ladybug Glow. So this is the blue, and this is why we ended up not using this today. It's a little too blue. It's beautiful, but it's a little too blue. I wasn't feeling it once I finished my look. I think it would be cute with something else, and I'm definitely going to use this because this is really up my alley, so it's fun, and I cannot wait to use it. I'd love to put it like on my lower lash line with a blue eyeliner. I have another blue that's exactly that color blue, but for some reason I was thinking that it was this one, but then I remembered which one the other one was. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this. It was so fun to do. And yeah, if you're looking into getting that palette, it's highly worth it. I do reviews from time to time. I'm going to be back with more. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and follow. And I will see you guys around for the next one. I appreciate each and every single one of you being here and spending your time with me. Peace out, homies. I love you. Bye.